Many of my students are surprised to find out that I wasn't always relaxed, that I didn't just come into a restorative yoga practice because that's what I was drawn to. I was a collegiate athlete. I ran a marathon. I had a corporate job. And I came to yoga for its athletic principles. I loved feeling the heat and the power of my practice. When I started my yoga practice, I didn't know that eventually it would become my healing practice. Along the way, a few years after I started my practice, I had a serious health crisis, and all of the doing and the running around from my job and working out and running to yoga classes and then to meet my friends afterwards, all of the accomplishing and the striving and the doing that seemed natural finally took its toll. I came down with some chronic fatigue and health challenges that plummeted me. And in fact, all I could do was lie down. Restorative yoga became my path back into my body, back into my vitality. It healed me in a way that I didn't even know I needed healing. I thought I was tight from years of soccer and years of working out and years of being in the office. But I had tension under that tightness that I didn't know was keeping me bound up, that was keeping me holding on, that I only began to discover through the process of conscious relaxation. Restorative yoga didn't only heal me once, but I then continued to move through life. And as life always does, it served me my challenges too. I lost a very dear family member, and through the process of grieving her loss and coming to terms with her loss, especially because she was my age, I used the practice to allow myself to be in that state of sadness and surrender and to feel some very, very difficult emotions. If it wasn't for restorative yoga that permitted me the time and the support to visit with these feelings, I don't think I would have been able to integrate the new vulnerability that I experienced, the anxiety that I experienced from losing somebody so close. And it didn't even stop there. I then became a mother, and having a child created a whole new set of challenges that I needed to learn how to balance. And I had already been a yoga teacher for many years. And year after year, I had to learn how to rebalance myself with the new challenges that came my way. Becoming a mother, having a child with health issues. My son was born with several different health issues, one of them being he was anaphylactic to wheat and gluten and several other of his foods. He didn't sleep for 3 years, and I found that neither did I. I lost the ability to rest very deeply, and restorative yoga became essential to my ability to come back eventually into my health and into my life. When I was mothering over those 3 years of my son growing up, finding his way through the health challenges, I was diagnosed with epilepsy. I lost the ability to rest, and my body started to break down and to shake in ways that the doctors actually perceived it to be a condition like epilepsy. It turned out that I was really suffering from the loss of the ability to rest. I lost my sleep cycle. I didn't know how to relax, and I had to return to my yoga practice once again in a very dedicated and committed way and start from scratch, learning how to allow myself the time and the care, learning how to give myself the care that I needed to rebuild again. These 3 life challenges allowed me to come back to my practice and to restore my health and well-being in a way that I am so grateful for and don't think that I could have done without them there for me. I hope that I don't need them again, but I have the tools and I know the practice is there for me, and this is a lifelong practice. And even after 25 years, I know that I will find myself dedicated to this practice for many, many years to come.